Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing on the Star Wars Black Series 40th anniversary of the Imperial Droid from The Empire Strikes Back. As you can see, this thing is a pretty big box. It's pretty awesome to finally actually find this. I found this at Target. I was just passing by when I was picking up some essential items, and I thought to myself, this is very much an essential item, and picked it up, which is really cool. The box is pretty interesting because it's such a big thing. As you can see, it's just hard to get into the actual frame of the whole camera, but I wanted to show you guys the overall thing. It is the series of D3, I guess. This is, I believe, is part of the bigger line of figures that include, I believe, like General Grievous and another one I can't quite remember on the top of my head right now. But this is a very interesting box. As you can see, it does have the Imperial probe droid, excuse me, and it has a stand in there that you can see, and I believe a base. But let's just get this guy out and see how it looks. Let's cut this guy. There we go. It's really nice big packaging. So you can see there's the droid in the clamshell. You have the entirety of the droid, and there's the stand right here, and inside is the base, which is held on by plastic, plastic string. Let's get that stuff out and put it together. Now here we have the components all out of the box, and I gotta tell you, this guy was really tough getting out of the clamshell. It had a string right around the inner part of the neck, I would say, and it was very hard to cut. I had to almost just pull it out, otherwise I would have cut myself trying to get it out of the whole clamshell. But here is I want to say the clear stand that will go onto the base, which is a snowy base, which is really nicely detailed. The bottom part of it looks like snow to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it could be made for something else. Now, there's two ends here. Now, I'm going to assume that there's this area here where it looks like it's just simply going, the ends of here is not that much of a ball joint, where this one's much more rounder. I believe the rounder part might go for the top part, but I'm not sure. Or maybe not. Maybe it does go the other way around. So I'll put the round part in the bottom first. It seems fine. And then we'll put this guy right in the middle. There we go. It's not bad. Come to think of it, if you come closer of it, you can see the entire components of it. Looks really nice. The detail is really cool. I wish you guys can see it. Now, obviously, it's all done in it looks like a metallic gray plastic, or a metallic dark, really gray plastic. And there's certain areas where you'll see like there's mud on it, or if not, sort of like a lightly airbrushed spray of brown around the eyelids on the top area. I'm not sure if you can see that. In between here is a lot of other particular items that make it look like paint chips, or if not, paint that's coming off of the droid, based on the impact, I believe, from when it fell into Hoth, or if not, just the long use of it, prolonged use, because these things don't usually end up being brand new after a while. But as you can see, the bottom of this has a lot of tentacles. I want to call these tentacles because they're much easier to mention what they are. They're arms, but they all seem to rotate from the inner base here. They rotate around, which gives them a lot of free range, and one or two of them has, like, I would like to say, some elbow bends right here, different elbow bends, but each particular edge of, or at least end of this, has a particular like a clamp. They're all different. I believe these are probably tools of the trade for this, just to know when it's trying to go all over the place. Now, it's based to say that this has also guns, and I believe the guns may be this right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. It looks like a gun right there, in which our heroes Han and Chewie get shot from when they try to confront this thing. I gotta say, overall, I believe this is a really good piece. The only thing I wish that they did, if they were gonna make something like this, is that they could have tried to at least add an electronic into this, into the base. All they had to do is put like a little sound box in which you could push a button somewhere. And you can pretty much hide the button anywhere here, because it doesn't look like you can. You know, it could be like one of the eyeballs, or it can be one of the panels right here. But it would have been cool if they actually did do like a sound box, so that it would make that sound that you would hear whenever it starts to send messages to the Imperial, the Empire. I'm sorry, the Imperial Star Destroyers or something like that. But this is pretty cool. I mean, the head does swivel completely 180, so you could. So it's kind of hard to determine what's the front part or what's the back, but it doesn't matter as long as you can keep it somewhere. Stop moving. That's the one thing too. Once you touch it, it seems to want to bob all over the place. But it seems like a pretty cool item. I mean, overall, it just looks awesome. Now here's a comparison I wanted to show you guys. If you bought the 3 3/4 inch version of the Imperial droid that came with Darth Vader, you can see they are pretty much almost the exact same thing. The difference in being that there's much more better details and paint apps on this one than this. But to me, it's like the baby brother of it. But they would probably even work together to be able to put together in a diorama, because you could always put this in the far away area. That makes it look like it's farther away. Duh. And then you have this one, which could be a closer range one. But this comparison sizes, you can see how it goes. But it's pretty cool, because this thing just looks so much more awesome at the size that it's supposed to be at 6-inch scale. And to do some more size comparisons, here we have the Black Series Han Solo from Hoth with the appropriate brown jacket. And yes, he was wearing a brown jacket. It was not blue. So you can see how he stands next to him. Then we have over here next to him is Chewbacca. Chewbacca is not as tall as what the droid is right here. After that we have the Snowtrooper. And last but not least, the Darth Vader, which I actually should put right over here, because I think he looks better next to it. And this is the Darth Vader from the model kits from Bandai with a custom cape. But as you can see, the size of the Imperial droid is pretty tall, so he will look pretty great in your display dioramas and all that stuff. Well, everyone, that's my review of the Black Series Imperial probe droid, which from the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. And I gotta tell you, I am really happy with this. It's great. It's an amazing piece to have. I highly recommend it. And I want to say thanks a lot for joining me today and checking this video out, because obviously there's a hard times coming ahead, but it's nice to be able to have something like this to have in display and have around. And if you wanted to know, this is the base, the original, one of the bases that came out with the Luke Skywalker figure, which I can put now on my display, and I have something really cool to show off. So as you can see, this looks just awesome. With a little bit of magic in the background, then you have the Hoth system. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead, and I will catch you guys later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and may the 4th be with you.